Sports.
We are Baltimore. We are San Diego.
Saturday night in the City of Angels, and San Diego fans invade Dodger Stadium for Game 2 of a weekend series. Well, look who's at shortstop tonight. First ever in the major leagues to start. Will Middlebrooks moving over from the hot corner. Clint Barmison, the warm-up session, batting practice, tutoring. But young Middlebrooks, is he the shortstop of the Padres' future? As we're ready for action, it's Game 2 of this weekend series. Dodger Stadium sold out tonight on this Saturday. It's Adrian Gonzalez bobblehead night as the Padres and the Dodgers go to work. Dodgers winning last night on an 8th-inning home run by Jock Peterson by a 2-1 score. And good evening, everyone, with Mark Grant, Dick Enberg, Vince Scully in the background. They have a very loud PA system here. In fact, we could just turn our microphone, let Vin be part of our opening as well. Well, the Padres lose another tough one, and they send out Ian Kennedy after the Dodgers tonight.
Need a solid outing from Ian Kennedy. And which Ian Kennedy are we going to see tonight? Because there are some times when he's really on with his location. Is his secondary pitch going to be the cutter, the slider, the curveball? But location's everything. He's got to keep the ball in the yard. Versus the Dodgers, 18 starts, a 5-8 record, the ERA at 4.5. Here's the big thing. With the left-handed bats of the Dodgers, he's got to bring down that split. They're hitting .333 over the career of Ian Kennedy. That's facing this year left-handed batters versus the right-hander Kennedy. He's got to get those splits down at .333 and keep them in the ball yard.
And the bad news historically is Kennedy has not beaten the Dodgers since 2012. He'll go against a right-hander, Mike Bolsinger, who has been brought up from the minor leagues. He was released by Arizona, and Bolsinger has done a good job for them.
They've tried a handful of starters when McCarthy and Ryu went down, and the two that have come out of the fold is Frias and tonight's starter, Mike Bolsinger. His fourth start, a nice record of 2-0. What is the pitch for Bolsinger? It's the curveball, and he can spot the fastball as well. Not very overpowering, but has a high front side. A little deception comes into play as well, so not bad numbers in those 3 starts. Focus on the curveball. It's almost 50-50 curveball, fastball for Bolsinger, where most pitchers are almost heavy on the fastball, 60 to 65%.
Bolsinger is 27, a product of the University of Arkansas. Well, the Padres, although they've had trouble finding their share of wins, have put together quality start after quality start after quality start. Yes, they lead the major leagues in quality starts. With more on that, Chris Budden, when we return to Dodger Stadium.
season. Yes, they've had some individual standouts, but collectively they've yet to do it and string several outings together until this week, where it seems like they've turned a corner. Over the last 4 days, starting on Tuesday with James Shields, the starting rotation has averaged a 2.42 ERA, and Shields says this is the performance that they expect.
You know, we're staying consistent, and we're giving the team a chance to win every night. You know, unfortunately, we're not winning every night, but you know, I mean, that's the process. We gotta keep going. You know, and you know, it's our job to keep the team in the game and give us a chance to win, and you know, hopefully we'll come out on top.
So Ian Kennedy will try and cap that off with a great performance tonight here at Dodger Stadium. Another great pitching matchup between Bolsinger and Kennedy, as Ian will try and get his first win against the Dodgers since 2012. We got first pitch coming up on Fox Sports San Diego.
That is strike three swinging. He strikes out the side, and so it is. Another strikeout for Ian Kennedy. Last year, over 200 strikeouts for Ian Kennedy, trying to level his season record at 3-3 with a victory today as we check the Padres lineup, brought to you by Toyota. Jan Solarte, who started last night at first base, does again tonight. Corey Spangenberg hits second, then Matt Kemp, Justin Upton, middle of the lineup. Will Venable will bat fifth. Jed Jerko back in the starting lineup at second base. Then Will Middlebrooks at shortstop, and that's not a mistake. It's his first ever start at shortstop. And then Austin Hedges, the young catcher, gets a rare start, giving Derek Norris a chance to rest a bit. And Ian Kennedy will hit ninth against Mike Bolsinger, the 27-year-old. Bolsinger from McKinney, Texas. He's been outstanding. 3 starts. He's allowed only 2 earned runs. Last time out against Colorado, went 6 innings, no runs, and 3 hits.
Well, he sure has filled the void of these Dodgers, losing 2 of their starters. Hyun-Jin Ryu, Brandon McCarthy, gone. Somebody's got to step it up, and Frias and Bolsinger are those 2 arms for the Dodgers. We'll see Frias manana. 2
balls and a strike to Solarte. And a ground ball up the middle, a base hit. So the Padres off on the right foot. Solarte, a .272 hitter, and hitting .300 left-handed. Muscles a single through the middle of the diamond. Corey Spangenberg is the hitter.
Mentioned the repertoire of Bolsinger. That looks like a four-seam fastball that's up. He also throws the curveball, and getting on top of that pitch nicely is Solarte. A great way to start this game. I'd like to see the Padres get a double digits in the hit column tonight. Take their chances that way. It's a good way to start.
And they've been successful getting something on the board early, especially the first inning. Let's see if that bears to be true tonight. Corey Spangenberg's average down to 222. Did get a hit the last time up last night, breaking an 0 for 22 slump. Matt Kemp to follow. Long study of Glenn Hoffman's signs down at third base. Padres scoring only 4 earned runs in the last 4 games, so they may play for an early run. Temperature 64 degrees under partly cloudy skies here in Chavez Ravine. A sellout audience at Dodger Stadium. Bolsinger picked up by the Dodgers in the offseason from Arizona for cash. Last year as a rookie in Arizona was 1-6 with a 5.50 ERA. Certainly not the numbers that he's shown here with the Dodgers.
We just saw a high curveball.
Well, the scouting report is brought to you by Verizon Wireless.
Well, cutter heavy. That fastball, he'll cut it at 88 to 89. Good 12 to 6 curveball. If you're looking at the clock, it starts at the 12, ends up at the 6, and he works for the grounders.
And there's one perfect double play ball. There's one. And there is 2. Close at first as Rollins with a relay from Kendrick, and Gonzalez snatches the end of that 4-6-3 double play. A look at the Dodger defense. You just seen the middle infield turn 2. Turner at one corner, Gonzalez at the other. Rollins and Kendrick up the middle with Van Slyke in left, Peterson in center, and Ethier in right. A.J. Ellis behind the plate. The news after last night, Yasmani Grandal left the game after being hit twice, once by a bat in the mask and another with a foul tip. He's on a 7-day DL, a concussion disabled list. And the Dodgers have called up a backup catcher, Austin Barnes from Oklahoma City. Former Dodger Matt Kemp, his average has dipped down from 327 to 254. And the shift is on. He's 3 for the last 25.
Well, one thing's for certain as we take a look at the shift, and good old number 4, Adrian Gonzalez, covering all that ground over there. The high curveball strike is going to be called tonight. Clint Fagan behind the plate. So that's going to be in the heads of these Padre hitters if Bolsinger's out there on that hill.
He has faced the Padres one time in Arizona when 6 innings allowed 2 runs and 3 hits. And right into the shift, perfectly aimed at Rollins, the shortstop, and that's it for the Padres in the first inning. Dodgers will bring up the hero last night, Jock Peterson, to lead off the first. rest of their lineup, brought to you by Hyundai. Hitting cleanup. Second best batting average in the National League, Adrian Gonzalez. It's his night, bobblehead night. Justin Turner hits fifth, and Andre Ethier, always tough on Padre pitchers. Scott Van Slyke hits seventh, and A.J. Ellis for the injured Yasmani Grandal, and Mike Bolsinger, the pitcher.
And the scouting report for the USC Trojan, back in his old haunts. Maintain the velocity through his outing. Hope he can go a good 7 innings, and good feel for that changeup early. But I want to dovetail off of that. What will be the secondary pitch tonight? Will it be the old number 2 curveball, or will it be that changeup?
Peterson hitting .242, but among the leaders in home runs in this his rookie season, 11 home runs. There's a strike with a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. The shift on against Peterson. Middlebrooks the lone figure on the third base side.
That's the way you like to start. 0-2.
Disturbing in his last start, Kennedy, he had that kind of velocity early, and then it just kept waning. And fourth, fifth inning, it was down in the 88, 87 range.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. You know, there are pitchers out there, sometimes they will have a tendency to overthrow, and it won't come out as high.
Last night in the 8th inning, Benoit, 0-2 pitch leaked over the middle, and Peterson clubbed it deep into the right field bleachers, and that was the winning run, 2-1. Dodgers lead the National League in home runs. 55, and 16 of them after the 7th inning, including Peterson's last night, and that leads the league as well. Late inning thunder, not a bad thing, unless you're the pitcher throwing the ball up there. Just 23 years of age, this rookie. And he hits that one a ton to right center field, right where he left off last night. It's 1-0 Dodgers. Number 12 for Jock Peterson. He hit 30 in the Pacific Coast League last year.
Boy, he got up on top of this pitch. That's right across the Dodgers. Look at the barrel of that bat. Watch the barrel get on top of that and stay level through that zone. That's one of the most level swings I have seen that high in the strike zone. Being able to barrel that up and send it out to right center field.
Brings up the veteran Jimmy Rollins. To be exact, last year in the minor leagues at Albuquerque, he had 33 home runs and stole 30 bases. Peterson, the 30-30, something that has rarely happened in the Pacific Coast League.
Well, what hurts is it is also a 1-2 pitch. He had Peterson in the hole. Boy, it just didn't get that pitch up enough, if that was the intent, to go up the ladder on Peterson.
And the home run last night was on an 0-2 pitch. Out of play. 1-2 to Rollins.
You know, we talk about play coverage from hitters. Watch it when on contact where this pitch is, and then watch Fox tracks. He makes contact there, and then on contact, it's up above, out of the zone. And for him to get on top of that, rather than pop it up.
And Rollins greets Kennedy as well. Lines a ball into right field. Kemp will hustle it in. A long single for Rollins, who's hitting just 192. Well, both of these teams in the past week have had difficulty scoring. And you've just got to figure one or both are going to break out. We're going to have a high-scoring game. Maybe this is the night.
And that was just a rolling curveball. Really didn't have the bite that Ian Kennedy wanted.
The Dodgers last night, 35 consecutive innings without scoring a single run, tied their Los Angeles Dodger record. They were shut out 3 straight games in San Francisco. Howie Kendrick, a .301 hitter. Former Angel, came over to the Dodgers in a trade for a pitcher, Andrew Heaney, in the offseason. Solid bat.
He'll hit and run with Kendrick.
Clips that foul. The Dodgers have protected their home turf very well. The best record, home record in baseball, 18-5. .90 on the miss. 2-1 with Adrian Gonzalez on deck. Show you how good the Dodgers have played at home. They've not lost a series going all the way back to last season. The last 11 series at home, they've won 10 and tied 1. That's in there. 2-2.
Well, so we've seen the curveball, we've seen the fastball, we've seen the slider now. As we take a look now, seeing the Los Angeles Dodgers up on the top railing.
On the season, this is the 8th game between these NL West rivals. The Dodgers have won 5 of the previous 7. There he goes. And no throw by catcher Austin Hedges. He reared back as if to throw and then pulled back the arm.
First baseman, number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Just held on to it.
Hedges, who is considered one of the top defensive catchers in all of the minor leagues, and for some reason couldn't pull the trigger.
You know, it's maybe just the littlest thing. Maybe he didn't have the ball in the right grip coming out of his glove.
Rollins' 4th stolen base. Dodgers don't run much. Kendrick with a strikeout on the steal of Rollins, so 1 away.
Maybe he thought that Rollins got such a good jump that no use in trying to throw it. Might go into center field. Just give him the bag and let's go after Gonzalez.
Off speed.
Talk about the pitch selection. What Ian Kennedy has to offer between last year and this year in the percentages. A little higher on the fastball. Curveball pretty much even. And the changeup a little bit different. And the cut fastball. Now that cut fastball can turn into a slider at times if he tries to maybe wrap it a little bit more. But the harder he throws that, it turns into a cutter.
And check swing, he goes around, and that's strikeout number 2. Gonzalez, who is 2 RBIs away from 1,000, unable to pick up Rollins at second base. So here's the Padres defense, brought to you by your San Diego County Ford dealers. Upton, Venable, and Kemp in the outfield. Spangenberg at third. Middlebrooks makes his first major league start. He's played a few games, but never started at shortstop. Jerko at second. Solarte at first with Hedges behind the plate. 2/3 of an inning against the Diamondbacks earlier this month. Justin Turner, .286 average. .92 on that fastball. Turner's had good success against Kennedy, 6-for-11 in previous meetings. Kennedy trying to bear down and keep this 1-run first inning for the Dodgers. And he's ahead on the count, 2 strikes.
You know what? Early on, it looks like Ian is hitting his spots. And that one pitch that he threw to Jock Peterson, well out of the strike zone. There are some pitches when you throw to a hitter, Dick, and you just got to tip your cap.
Yeah.
That was one of those that, my goodness, I couldn't believe when he struck that ball how far it went and it got out.
12 home runs in just the 42nd game of the season. Well, they knew they were going to have to make room for him in the Dodger outfield, and one of the reasons why Matt Kemp was available to be traded. One and two. Turner, a part-time player last year, hit .340 for the Dodgers. He'd be a regular for a lot of major league teams. Part of their great depth. There goes Rollins, and he's got third base without a slide.
He picked the right pitch to go on. That looked like it was a changeup out of the hand of Ian Kennedy. Smothered in the dirt by Austin Hedges.
So 3 stolen bases all season, and a couple here in the first inning tonight. Hit well to right field. Kemp has a beat on it and makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Oh my, another outstanding defensive play by Matt Kemp in right. He made a couple of those last evening. Running out of room, snares a possible 2-base hit.
Puts the Dodgers up 1-0 here in the top of the second. A couple injury updates to give you. Yonder Alonso, who is eligible to come off the DL today. He has that bruised shoulder. He was able to take some swings in the cage today, was out there taking grounders during batting practice. So it looks like he will be able to be on the field taking some swings early this week. Here's a look at the list of some of the other folks on the disabled list. Josh Johnson was supposed to throw a bullpen yesterday, but he still has some soreness after his last bullpen. And then Will Myers, who will come off next Tuesday. That will be his first day eligible.
Upton swinging and sends a high fly ball to center, right to the man who hit the home run, Peterson. Continue, Chris.
Yeah, Bud Black says it does not look like he will be able to play that Tuesday. He's still not taking any swings. He's able to take some grounders during BP, but that is all. They're still trying to rest that left wrist, and right now he's not able to swing the bat.
And the latest on Josh Johnson is he's been transferred from the 15 to the 60-day disabled list, so that doesn't sound good for him. Will Venable hitting .266, a couple of hits and an RBI, knocked in the only run for the Padres last night.
Wow. High curveball.
And getting away with it.
Every umpire has his zone.
Easy ground ball to the second baseman Kendrick, and there's 2 away. And how about the keys to the game tonight? Brought to you by your San Diego Honda dealers.
Well, our first key is to contain Andre Ethier. Ethier for the Dodgers swings the bat pretty well against the San Diego Padres, and also crooked numbers early. Right now they really got to fight back after that one spot in the bottom of the first, that home run off the bat of Jock Peterson.
Jed Jerko, a couple of home runs. Average at .208. The truth of the matter for the Padres, having trouble scoring runs. If you eliminate first base, Alonso and Solarte and whoever's played over there, and take those that have occupied second, short, and third, the rest of the infield, they just aren't producing any offense. They've got to contribute.
And as Bud Black mentioned before the game, he said just to try to shake it up a little bit, thinking out of the box. Moving Middlebrooks to shortstop. Giving Jed Jerko a chance to start tonight against Bolsinger. Was pretty straightforward with the fastball and curveball.
2-2 to Jerko.
Sometimes it works your way, sometimes it doesn't.
And he goes down swinging. Bolsinger's first strikeout. The Padres go in order in the second. Of the trade.
Talk about Ian Kennedy against Andre Ethier. I just mentioned the numbers against the Padres. Ethier playing in the same division. Talk about missing location. You cannot miss location to Andre Ethier or any big league hitter. They are going to make you pay. Wanted it down and away. It was over the heart of the plate. Part of the tools of the trade is crushing a mistake from any pitcher. Andre Ethier.
Against Kennedy, hitting .361 lifetime, 3 homers. And with all the heavy duty, with the rivalry and all the opportunities during the course of a season, these Western rivals, he's played in 153 games against San Diego. And his 22 homers and 85 RBIs are the most by any active player. He's done a good job coming off the bench, wasn't playing much. Yasiel Puig, injured hamstring, and Ethier filling in rather nicely, thank you, with a .305 average and 5 home runs.
Dick, you mentioned those 85 RBIs against the Padres and 24 go-ahead RBIs. That's clutch. That's clutch hitting for Andre Ethier. And there you see the numbers versus the right-hander Kennedy.
A ball, 2 strikes, the count. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. The home run pitch has pinched Kennedy all season long. When Peterson homered to open the first inning, that's 9 given up by Kennedy in just over 30 innings.
A nice couple of blocks right there by Austin Hedges with 2 strikes with that curveball in the dirt. That ball gets away. He swings. It's a live ball.
Right field, Kemp charging and can't make the play. Ethier has to hold it first. Matt Kemp almost with back-to-back outstanding defensive catches. That one barehanded off the top of the grass, and as he hit the turf, it knocked it free.
Yeah, Matt's upset with himself because he himself thinks that he should have had that play. What a great effort coming in on that sinking liner. I'm just glad that he got a glove on it. If that ball gets by him with some more force, it's all the way to the wall, but keeps it just at arm's reach. Gets some glove there, and then hits him a little bit on the side to keep it from rolling back towards the warning track.
Brings up left fielder Scott Van Slyke. Strike 1 at 91. Good season for Van Slyke at 293. Oh, 1-2. Second generation major leaguer, his dad Andy. Outfielder.
I remember playing against his dad Andy. Came up with the Cardinals and traded to the Pittsburgh Pirates. He had a good career, Andy Van Slyke. I'm very surprised that his dad Andy didn't have him bat left-handed, since his dad was a left-handed hitter.
All the advantages that go with the hitting from that left side. Good year last year for Van Slyke. Hit 297 with 11 homers. Again, part of the depth of this Dodger franchise. Good block by Austin Hedges. One nothing Dodgers. Leadoff single for Ethier here in the second. Van Slyke with A.J. Ellis and the pitcher Bolsinger to follow. Whoa, out in front. Drills it deep into that left field corner.
Got to be careful with that off-speed pitch. Leave it middle in, and that's when you'll get those balls hit down the left field line. You've got to stay back on that and try to keep that fair. That's what you try to need to do. Let that ball travel just a little bit more.
Line drive clears Jerko's head. Just reached out and punched it to right. Ethier had to hold until he was sure that it was clearing Jerko's head, so he just moves up 90 feet. So back-to-back singles to open the second.
Oh, he really knocked the tar out of that one. Slider / cutter down and away off the end of the bat. If taken, clearly a ball, but
just serves it out to right.
Hey, sometimes you make contact, it's a horrible swing, and you get a good result.
Off the end of the bat, and he's shaking the right mitt. A.J. Ellis, only 36 at bats this year. Yasmani Grandal has been the regular catcher, acquired in the Kemp trade from the Padres. But Grandal, as we mentioned, a concussion is on the 7-day disabled list. Ellis, an excellent receiver, but his hitting has suffered. Only 5 hits so far this year.
Yeah, A.J. Ellis comes to the ball yard each and every day. If he's in that lineup, he's worrying about taking care of the pitching staff, calling a good game, being part pitching coach to those pitchers. If he hits 220, 230, that's a bonus.
34 now. He's the longest standing Dodger on this roster. First came up in 2008, signed with the Dodgers back in 2003. Rolled, and that's a tough play. Spangenberg gets him. That is an excellent play by young Spangenberg at third. The real test of a third baseman: charge, bare hand, and throw. Ellis doesn't run that fast. It serves as a sacrifice as the other 2 runners move up.
I think Corey knew that in the back of his mind, that he does not have to rush it or make the perfect play because Ellis is so slow.
So second and third for the pitcher Bolsinger, so the Padre infield will come in. They have to be alert for the possible squeeze. Bolsinger's had only 7 at-bats this year. He had a couple of hits with Arizona last year.
That might not be a bad idea, because if it's a failed squeeze, the runner at second base moves up to third base, and there's still 2 outs with the runner at third. You got the leadoff hitter up at the plate.
1-1. Dodgers with a 1-0 lead. Peterson's leadoff home run in the first. They have men at second and third with 1 out, with the pitcher hitting. Bolsinger, the count 1-1. Healthy cut.
Good curveball.
Dodgers trying to hold off the Giants, who have moved within a game and a half, and the Giants won earlier this afternoon, a doubleheader up in Colorado. So they're at this moment they're only 1 game behind LA. Swing and a miss, and down goes Bolsinger, 2 away. They're looking for the positive, the Padres pitching staff, and the ability to be able to put together consecutive quality starts, and so they have. The first 4 of the 5-man rotation: Shields, Ross, Despagne, and Cashner. 7 innings for Shields and Ross, 6 for Despagne, and last night Cashner. So 4 good starts, and Kennedy trying to follow for the 5th. There's Tyson Ross.
And you have to start somewhere, right? And they've got the track record to prove that they can go deep into the game and put up a quality start. It's expected of these 5 horses that the Padres have.
Peterson takes strike 1, breaking ball. Well, he hit the low pitch for the home run last night. He went off the high limb for the homer tonight. Big guy, stands fairly close to the plate, likes the ball away. Check swing. Did not go. Says third base umpire Brian O'Nora.
I think with Austin Hedges behind the plate, it's going to give this pitching staff much more confidence of burying that curveball, bouncing that changeup if needed.
What a cut. Misses the 92-mile-an-hour heater. Second and third for the Dodgers. 2 outs. 1 and 2 to Peterson. Went around, strike 3. A couple more strikeouts for Kennedy. 4 and 2 innings. He strands runners at second and third. And after game 2 of this series, Dodgers 1, Padres nothing. Padres baseball brought to you by GMC. Precision matters. By Petco, what we feed them matters. By Sony, the leader of 4K Ultra HD. And by Mercury Insurance. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com today. See how much you could save. Ready to work here in the top of the third. Bolsinger to face Middlebrooks, Hedges, and Kennedy with the Dodgers in front. 1-0. Middlebrooks, a .216 average. 4 home runs. Over 4 last night. One hopper into the hole. Rollins is there. They'll throw him out. Brings up Austin Hedges. Young catcher.
Catcher number 18.
Tim Fedorovich, the former Dodger, was part of the Matt Kemp trade. He was the backup catcher, but required knee surgery in spring training. Austin Hedges brought up. They'd like to have him play every day in the minor leagues, but he's going to be baptized as a major leaguer. And in talking with him, he says that he sits with Derek Norris, the catcher, goes over the scouting reports, how they're going to pitch to hitters. He wants to be part of it all, trying to soak up all the responsibilities, how to work with pitchers, how to understand the scouting report. Said, I sit there, watch a game, I think, well, this is what I would call.
That's great.
And then ask, well, maybe a pitcher, what do you think here?
Mm-hmm.
So Norris is his mentor. Boy, Derek Norris has had a fabulous season, both with the bat and throwing out base stealers.
And familiar with being in spring training, catching all the arms as well. Bodes well for Austin Hedges.
1-2. I said, well, how about the hitting? I mean, you're in the minor leagues, you've not exactly dazzled them with your hitting prowess. And he said, well, one of the things I've learned is that I've got to use my hands better. Mm-hmm. That I'm too much of a body hitter. I've got to get my hands into the swing more effectively. Out of play. By far the youngest player. Just 22 years of age. San Juan Capistrano.
I'm guessing a curveball here. Some type of off-speed pitch.
Ground ball, another chance for Rollins. 2 away. Yeah, the Padres are 20-23. Remarkably, after 43 games last year and 43 the year before, they were also 20-23. Hitting better, .245 than a year ago, but their ERA is much higher than the pitching last year.
Yeah, that's the conundrum there, the pitching. It's got to turn around. The defense as well. And the same thing as the last 2 years. After those records, still 119 games left, right?
And they're just 6 games behind the Dodgers at the start tonight. That's just a stunning kind of consistency for the Padres. Kennedy 1 for 9 as a hitter this year.
Ian went back to the prospect look. The young Yankee days. He cut the salad. No more cabbage coming out of the back of that hat. Said it was too tough to manage.
1-2 the count. Well, you know all about that.
Yeah. I think I'd rather go his route than my route. Have a good full head of hair.
Why don't you get a nice toupee? Maybe that's a Christmas idea.
We could work that out.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Bolsinger, his second. He's faced the minimum number through the 3 innings. Brought to you by Geico. Regular season finale 1984 here at Dodger Stadium. Chris Gwynn, brother of Tony, 2-run pinch double in the 11th inning, knocking in Ken Caminiti and Steve Finley, and the Padres a 2-0 lead. And Trevor Hoffman notched his 3rd save in as many days, nailing down the NL West and the big celebration that ensued at San Diego Stadium at Qualcomm.
Hey, Steve Finley. Is that our own Steve Finley? Yeah, popping the corks.
1996 was the year.
Oh, that was one heck of a game. I think Bob Tewksbury, soft tossing right-hander Bob Tewksbury, started that game.
Kennedy facing the Dodgers. Rollins, Kendrick, and Gonzalez here in the 3rd. Rollins singled to right field and stole 2nd and 3rd in the 1st inning. A .266 lifetime career, and not a big man physically, but with power. 220 home runs.
That's a very, very nice career for Jimmy Rollins. solid.
Now 36 years of age. Shift is on. He goes the other way. Upton eases in under it for the first down. Brings up Howie Kendrick.
Number 47.
Struck out the first time. Career .292 hitter Kendrick. Came over from the Angels in the offseason for pitcher Andrew Heaney. And replaced D. Gordon. D. Gordon goes to Miami. He's had a sensational first 2 months. Cooled off just a little bit for Miami last week or so. Hitting well over 400 the first 6-7 weeks of the year.
Everything he puts in play finds a hole.
Plus a dangerous base runner. He can steal you 50-60 bases.
Yeah, remember when he was here with the Dodgers, the on-base percentage wasn't that high, but when he got on, he wreaked havoc. Just getting on base.
Yeah. So they made the move, brought in Kendrick, let Gordon go. Senior middle infield with Rollins and Kendrick. Right side, Jerko plays it over to Solarte for the second out.
Ian's doing a fine job of hitting the spots. Hit a spot on that last fastball down and away. Hence the nice ground ball to second base.
Adrian Gonzalez struck out swinging the first time. Now, the Padres left Petco after a 3-game series with the Cubs, and the Cubs with 4 infielders, starting infielders 25 or younger, come up here, and all the infielders wearing the LA uniform are 30 or older. Gonzalez at 347 at the start. Shift on. And Gonzalez is familiar with those 3 infielders on the right side even before the shift became so totally popular throughout the major leagues in the last couple of years, and certainly this season. He faced 3 on the right, 1 on the left, going back to his days as a Padre.
Hey, stay tuned. We got a game break coming up between the Diamondbacks and Cubs. Fill you in on that. Juego. Nice little cut fastball or slider right there from Ian Kennedy.
A ball, 2 strikes. Man from East Lake High School in San Diego. Born in Tijuana, raised in San Diego. Off to the left and out of play. Makes his home in La Jolla. He and his wife have been very generous in many charitable organizations in the city to the south. Fly ball lifted to right field, innocent, and Kemp squeezes the final out. So Kennedy an easy inning. The Dodgers go in order in the 3rd. All right, Michael. We go to the fourth inning. Solarte, a single his first time up, but that ground ball right into the big glove of Adrian Gonzalez, a 3-1 putout. And Bolsinger, with one out in the fourth, has thrown only one fly ball out.
Number 15.
Yeah, that was one of the nuggets on the scouting report for Bolsinger. He works for grounders.
He's done that all right. And a couple of strikeouts. By the way, an added note on Jock Peterson's leadoff home run in the first inning for the Dodgers. That's his third of the season and ties a Dodger record that goes back to 1929. Johnny Frederick hit 3 leadoff home runs in the first inning.
I remember him.
And we're only in the 47th game of the season.
Yeah.
I think Jock Peterson has a pretty good chance of establishing his own mark in that category. Of course, Jimmy Rollins can teach him how to do that. Rollins with the Phils with a lot of leadoff homers. Spangenberg grounded into a double play. 4-6-3 his first time. That's why Bolsinger has worked to the minimum number of batters.
Not a bad combination with Greinke, the veteran, and Bolsinger in 12 starts. Look at that record in ERA. Opponents hitting below 200, and then the rest of the staff.
And that includes Kershaw. Just wonder what happened to Bolsinger to go from a pitcher that could not stay on the Arizona roster because he was 1-6, 5.50, and pitching the way he is now. High fly ball to left. It'll send Van Slyke back a few steps. 2 away.
In honor of Memorial Day weekend, Fox Sports proudly supports Folds of Honor and its mission of providing educational scholarships to families of military members who have been killed or disabled while serving our country. For more information, visit foxsportssupports.com.
It's time for all of us to pause, enjoy ourselves, our family, our great country, but realize why we do celebrate Memorial Day. It goes all the way back to the Civil War, placing flowers on the graves of those who made the ultimate sacrifice. It looked as if Kemp tried to go to right field. Now here's the time. They have the shift on. No one on base, 2 outs, just to get on for Justin Upton. Find a hole. He grounded to short his first time. Able to check. Ten straight retired by Bolsinger.
Getting back to your point, Dick, about how does the guy find it? Might be one certain pitch. He might find confidence in throwing his fastball, whereas before saying trying to be tricky to get hitters, flipping it up there. If you take a look at Will Myers, just itching to get back into the lineup.
The Padres are eager for him to get there.
That curveball there might be a big part of Bolsinger's success. Feeling confident to throw it behind in the count. That was a 2-1 pitcher's count, fastball count. He pitched backwards, flipped up the curveball for a called strike.
And another breaking ball. Strike 3, the third strikeout for Bolsinger. Padres out in order again.
elevator all the way from the dugout up 10 floors to maybe the best view, one of the best views you'll get at Major League ballparks. You can see everything from up here. If you're scared of heights, I would not suggest maybe coming up here. I want to tell you a little bit about Dodgers Stadium. It's the oldest out on the West Coast, the third oldest of all the Major League ballparks behind Wrigley and Fenway, built in 1962. And here's what I find interesting. When they built the park, just to give you a reference of how much things have changed over the years, when they built the park in 1962, they built it for $23 million. Compare that to Petco Park. Now, granted, very different ballparks. That was built for $450 million. So think of what you could get back in the 60s, Dick. Pretty incredible view from up here, though.
Oh, it is indeed. And yet, you know, you acclimate to the distance away from home plate, and it's not a bad seat.
Mm-hmm.
There's that in that very top row of the fourth deck, just where you walk in to the stadium, as high as you can get behind home plate. Not a bad seat at all. Turner robbed of a hit his first time up as Matt Kemp went racing to the wall and made a catch going away. Ethier and then Van Slyke to follow here in the Dodger fourth.
Yeah, this place, as Chris mentioned, built in 1962. If you were not a baseball fan, you bring somebody in here and mention that, and you're like, come on, really?
Sharply hit right to the shortstop, Middlebrooks. That's right. If you're just joining us, Middlebrooks starting at shortstop tonight.
Number 16, Andre.
Turner's hit the ball on the nose twice for outs. Here's Ethier, singled to right field his first time. That's when the Dodgers left Brooklyn to come to the West Coast before Dodger Stadium was fully constructed. They played their games at the Los Angeles Coliseum. Had a chance just moving out from Indiana, finishing my graduate work at Indiana University, came out in 1961. Got a chance to see a game in the Coliseum before they moved to Dodger Stadium the next year. Well, that was an experience.
It's where the left field line, what was it, like 200 and some odd feet? They had that huge fence up there.
Yeah, the big screen to try to make it. I mean, Fenway Park was like Yellowstone Park compared to the Coliseum in left field. And the Dodgers had an outfielder, a left-handed hitter, Wally Moon, who could hit the ball the other way, and he would hit home run after home run, high fly balls over that screen. Moon shots, they were called.
He was the guy with one eyebrow, right? Unibrow?
Unibrow, yeah. And poor Duke Snyder, an aging Snyder, a great player. His power was to center field. Well, that was like hitting it to El Segundo.
That's right. Death Valley.
There's the Dukers number. Two and one. Ethier hits that one well to right field. Kemp goes back again. He's got room this time at the edge of the track.
Number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Dodgers this year 25-16, but here at home 18-5. Solid 260, scoring 4.5 runs a game. Starters ERA is excellent, and the bullpen is solid.
That's the one thing that sticks out to me in that whole graphic there, the bullpen. 2.59 ERA. We get down late in the season, benches and bullpens. That's what's going to win you divisions. That's going to have you win deep into the playoffs, along with your starting pitching.
We chronicled the fact that the Padres have had 4 consecutive quality starts from their rotation. How about the Dodgers? Their last 11 games, the starters, a 2.57 ERA. Byron Scott, Lakers coach, enjoying a night out at the ball yard. He played his college ball up at UCSB, didn't he? Two and one. Van Slyke. That's in there. 90 on the fastball. So Kennedy, since giving up the leadoff home run first inning to Jock Peterson, has settled down. He did have men at second and third and 1 out in the second, pitched around that. And a full count. He's not walked a man. He struck out 4.
He's pitched very well up to this point. Hitting his spots with his fastball, just that one pitch. You know, now how do you describe it? Was that a good pitch or a bad pitch that Peterson hit? My always contention is if somebody says, "Oh, that was a good pitch," he hit. Well, yeah, for him it was.
No, it's a bad pitch. It was out of the strike zone. Sharply hit. Spangenberg cradles and throws him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Kennedy has retired 8 in a row. 4 complete. Justin Upton will be the Padres leadoff man. Top of the 5th inning. He leads in home runs and RBIs. It's a 1-0 LA lead. An American tradition comes to Fox and Fox Sports 1. First time, the greatest golfers in the world converge on the Pacific Northwest for a chance to stamp their names in the history books. Our exclusive coverage of the 115th U.S. Open Golf Championship, live from Chambers Bay Golf Course, begins June 18th on Fox Sports 1, Fox, and streaming live on Fox Sports Go. Upton, swing and a miss. Fly to center field his first time. Had the privilege of calling 5 U.S. Open championships at NBC, and it's always so incredibly emotional because the final day, the Sunday, is always Father's Day, and you have all the emotions surrounding that as the greatest golfers in the world.
How intense is that for you, Dick, as a play-by-play guy doing golf?
It was baseball in many ways is the most difficult sport because it's the longest season. It's very challenging. It's relentless. There's a lot of time when action does not occur. But that's what makes it the best announcer game, in my opinion. Golf was the most difficult for me in all the things I've done because you don't see any of the action live. You might as well be home watching on television. You don't see anything until the producer and director call up a shot.
Right.
And
what's that like?
What's that
like when you call for the producer or the director to call something up? What's that like?
Well, what they say is, okay, Enberg, let's go to 13. It's Palmer's 4th shot. And so what do you say? Let's go to 13. 4th shot for Palmer. No, it's the 13th. What are you doing? Kind of like what we're going through here. Line drive softly hit to the second baseman. And the outs continue. Mike Bolsinger, 12 in a row.
That was off the end of the bat, down and out of the strike zone for the right-handed hitter Upton. Staying out of the heart of the plate. All right, you talk about confidence in Bolsinger. He's got in both his pitches. We got ourselves a pitcher's duel tonight. Ian Kennedy pitching his tail off as well.
Again, his last outing, Bolsinger, 6 innings against Colorado, no runs. Or check that, 2 runs and only 3 hits. He's only given up 1 hit. That was to the first man he faced tonight, Solarte.
This is why I picked Will Venable and picked the stick. Last 11 games, hitting .382.
Grounded to second his first time. And he's raised his average up to .266. With Will Myers out of the lineup. He goes around, and that'll be it for Venable. Another strikeout for Bolsinger. Goodness.
Just dropping that curveball a little lower. Curveball early in the count for a strike. Later with 2 strikes, He'll throw it down to the zone, have you fish for it.
Number 9, Jerko.
Now, the one prior to this one was a strike over the heart of the plate. This one, A.J. Ellis has to go down. He catches it cleanly. And Will Venable goes on the swing.
Swing and a miss. Jerko, who struck out the first time. So Bolsinger at age 27. Pitching like he's going to be one of the best in the National League this year. And out of nowhere. I mean, he gets a chance only because of the injuries to Ryu and McCarthy. Fly ball to right. Easy chance for Ethier. And for the 4th straight inning, Bolsinger mows down the Padres in order. You by Sequan Casino, only 30 minutes from Petco Park. And by Jack in the Box, try the new buttery Jack Burgers with melted garlic herb butter. With Mark Grant, Chris Budden, Dick Enberg, welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Hard to believe that it is the 3rd oldest stadium in Major League Baseball. Bottom of the 5th, 1-0 Dodgers. Kennedy pitching to Ellis, the pitcher Bolsinger, and Peterson, both hurlers tonight with strings of outs. 8 straight by Kennedy, and now 14 in a row retired by Bolsinger. Ellis grounded to third, his first at bat. Kennedy jumps in front, 2 strikes.
You know, it's amazing to me. So many little things in this game of baseball. A.J. Ellis, a catcher, knows the strike zone. He kind of chirped a little bit at Clint Fagan after that first pitch. Oh, come on, you know. And you know what, Fox Tracks? It had it outside about very, very...
Yeah, just
a couple of inches outside.
But catchers, most of all, have to be careful about going after umpires' vision because they want to help their own pitcher once they get behind home plate. And if they're barking all the time when they're at bat, that umpire's not going to think kindly of them when they come back behind the mask. One and two.
Well, stay tuned. Other action in Major League Baseball. Astros Tigers game break coming up. Want to stay tuned for that one. See what's going on in the Motor City.
Two and two. And the Astros have cooled off just a bit. How about the Marlins? They've lost 8 in a row, all at home. Dan Jennings, their new skipper, is 0-5. So from 0-2, the count full now to A.J. Ellis. And how about a tip of the head? Chris Young, former Padre pitcher, now with Kansas City, a free agent. He's 4-0 with an 0.78 ERA.
He's got that stealth fastball working.
Fly ball lifted high into shallow center. Jerko calling. And the second baseman takes care of business. One away.
Number 46.
And also in the news, I can remember as I think it was a freshman in high school, at a farm in Michigan. My father said, we're going to treat you this weekend. We got tickets to go down to the Olympia Auditorium where the Red Wings used to play, and the Fort Wayne Pistons were then the Detroit Pistons. We're going to go see the Harlem Globetrotters.
Nice.
Oh, how exciting that was. And Goose Tatum was the center and the comedian, but the one that you came away from seeing the Trotters that you couldn't wait to go to the gym and start working on your dribble, Marcus Haynes. He was the master dribbler, and he passed away yesterday at 89. And they, in his era, now all the kids can handle the ball so well, but at that time, no one could do the things with a dribble that Marcus Haynes. He was a magician.
Hey, I remember growing up before sports television, if the Globetrotters were going to be on Wide World of Sports, you marked it on your calendar and you looked forward to it. Curly Neal, Linda Lemon.
Yeah, that was the next generation, the Trotters, yeah. Bolsinger, 1-2. He struck out the first time. Off the fist. What? Count your fingernails and right to the first baseman, Solarte. And here's our cold hard facts brought to you by Clean Crisp Coors Light. Most home runs by Dodgers rookie in the player's first 41 games. Jock Peterson has done it more than Frank Howard. The big muscular Frank Howard from Ohio State University hit 10 in 1960. Man, could he hit some line drives. David Ross on the list, Don Demeter and Greg Brock. Peterson, the leadoff home run. That's the only score tonight. It was 2-1 last night. Peterson's home run in the 8th inning, the decider, and here they are side by side.
Last night, Benoit, look how low it is. It's in, and he drives it. And then tonight, on the right, up. You talk about coverage up and down. Those pitches, if you draw a line, it's over the heart of the plate, catching too much of the plate. That means he's got the ability to get that top hand from the left side on top of that baseball that's up in the zone.
Goes around on the breaking pitch, and he's in the hole 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kennedy, 11 straight outs for the Padre right-hander, and through 5 innings at Dodger Stadium, 1 run, 4 hits for Los Angeles, no runs, 1 hit for the Padres. All right, thank you, Mike. Will Middlebrooks skies one to left center field shallow. And it's center fielder Peterson that romps in to make the catch. 15 straight outs recorded by Bolsinger since he gave up a single to open the first inning, open the game to Solarte. Young Austin Hedges grounded to third his first time. Well, the Padres certainly haven't been able to solve the pitching mystery on the mound, Mike Bolsinger. They had 6 hits last night. Zach Greinke pitched 7 2/3 innings, was taken out with 2 men on, and Chris Hatcher came in through 1 pitch. Upton flied out. Dodgers got the run on Peterson's home run. Bottom half of the inning, Hatcher 1 pitch, got a win.
That's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
First major league win on 1 pitch.
I played with a guy by the name of Marcus Moore, right-handed reliever for the Colorado Rockies. Came in relief in St. Louis. 2 outs, picked the guy off. We came back the next half inning, took the lead. He didn't even throw a pitch, and he got credit for the win.
That's the one to put up on the wall, huh? High fastball, 88, not overpowering, but
little cutter, maybe. You see that little cutter movement at the end there?
I mean, Solarte's single was a ground ball up the middle, a clean hit, but that's the only thing close to a base runner for the Padres tonight. In there, strike 3. That's the 5th punch out for Bolsinger. And brings up Kennedy.
Next Saturday's Baseball Night in San Diego giveaway features a Matt Kemp Padres replica jersey. And it's presented by our good friends at Petco. For every fan in attendance, you're going to get a t-shirt or a jersey. Get your tickets for the 7-10 game on May 30th against the Pirates. How do you get it? Go to Padres.com and walk away with your very own Matt Kemp camo jersey.
Yeah, but that's not all. That's not all. You forgot about the pet bandana. You use that as a pocket square. I mean, it's a terrific giveaway. If you don't have a dog, you can use that as your pocket square.
Very nice.
That goes
so it's
really giving away the house. Yeah. Kennedy struck out swinging the first time. Bolsinger mowing him down, 16 straight. Kennedy struck out the first time, 5 punch outs, no walks from Bolsinger. And he's got Kennedy in the hole, 1-2. A reminder that our closed captioning brought to you by Wiener Schnitzel. Chopped out in front of the plate. Bolsinger will make the play himself. Another 1-2-3 innings, 17 straight for Bolsinger. Opinion on the DraftKings players to watch, and here were the 4 selected. Kemp, no. Ethier does have a single. Arrieta, 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Paul Goldschmidt has been quiet against the Cubs, so those games not complete. But go to DraftKings.com, enter promo code Friars, play the game, make some money, I guess.
Yeah, a chance to manage your own team each and every day. A different game every night. Different players. So it makes it fun.
Kennedy back on the mound. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, he'll face Rollins, Kendrick, and Gonzalez.
You could win a shipload of money.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Kings.
Yeah, that always startles me when he says that. That sculpture has hole in its underwear. It bothers me as well. Yeah, that's. But I guess that guy made a lot of money playing that DraftKings.
You can too.
He looked a lot like that sculptor. Looked a lot like Matt Smichalak, our producer. Did you notice that?
I'd have to take a second look.
He's got holes in his pants, his trousers. He says that's chic today to have holes in your pants. Rollins a single to right, fly to right. 2-1 the count.
Everything's away here to Rollins. Good pitch.
To me, that may be, in my lifetime, the greatest marketing piece of genius ever. The fact that somebody said, let's get Levi's and tear holes in them in the legs and everything else, and people are going to buy those right off the rack. They'll go crazy buying them.
Like hotcakes.
Yeah. In our day, Grandma was at home rocking chair with a needle and thread saying, you're not going to school with that hole in your pants. What did she know? Full count. Here's the Dodger record against those that compete here in the NL West. 5-2 against the Padres, 7-2 Rockies, 4-2 Diamondbacks, but the Giants have their numbers 7-2. The Giants have won 7 of 9, including 6 in a row up at AT&T Park in San Francisco, and this past week 3 in a row by shutout. Dodgers came back home to play the Padres, get only 2 runs last night, but it's enough to win. Only 1 tonight, enough for the lead, 1-0. Popped up left side. Only Middlebrook's over there. Upton's calling him off.
There we go.
They had trouble the combination last night as they nearly collided and the ball fell for a hit. Howie Kendrick has struck out and grounded to second. Kendrick 0 for 6 in the series. Check swing. Jerko takes care of Kendrick. 2 away.
Nice play there, Jed. Going to his right, circling around, and firing a strike on the run.
Adrian Gonzalez.
So 13 straight Dodgers retired by Kennedy. 17 in a row for Bolsinger. Here are the bobblehead dolls. Nice touch. The gold glove.
Very nice.
Doll, huh?
Yep.
Adrian Gonzalez has been every bit of that. He has been golden with that glove throughout his career. He struck out and flied to right tonight. Good changeup.
Oh, that changeup from Ian Kennedy. It's a good one.
So we told you about the starting rotation. 4 consecutive quality starts, and Kennedy just 1 out away from adding his name to the entire 5-man rotation. Fouled away, and it's time now for the Cholula flamethrower.
Yeah, Ian Kennedy at 93. That's mild. That's mild sauce. Got to call him as I see him. And you know what? You can still get big league outs with mild sauce.
Well, mild sauce can be hot depending on your
taste.
Yeah.
And Ian's taste is mild. He throws that changeup, gets him off balance. He throws the curveball. He spots his fastball nicely, like he has tonight. He's very mild-mannered.
Nice segue.
Thank you.
Captain Cholula. 1-2 to Gonzalez.
Make a good pitch right here and have a nice, clean inning. So you can't fall into a pattern against Adrian Gonzalez because he's got such good plate coverage. We know he's got power to the opposite field. He could turn on an inside fastball. That's why I think a good changeup here or a breaking ball down and in would be good.
100th pitch of the night for Kennedy.
Here comes a heater.
And he lines it to left field for a base hit. The 5th hit for the Dodgers, but the first since back in the 2nd inning. And the string of 13 consecutive outs ends on the Gonzalez base hit.
He's just too good of a hitter to throw a fastball by him, and that catches a little bit too much of the plate. Out of the hand, that's a 4-seam rotation. On contact, that's outer third, not on the outside corner where he would like it. It just goes to show you, Dick, and we've talked about this, it's a matter of inches. Here, there, either side, that makes the difference between hitting that sweet spot, an out and a hit.
Nice even numbers, 30 balls, 70 strikes. Here's Turner, hit the ball hard twice for outs. And he hits it hard again. This is in the gap. Gonzalez isn't that fast, but with 2 outs, he's running all the way. Upton bobbles the ball off the wall. Here comes Gonzalez. The relay man is missed. And the Dodgers add to their lead 2-0. Well, it would have taken a clean pick of the wall by Upton. That didn't happen. And then a clean throw to the cutoff man. And that didn't happen in order to get Gonzalez. So he scores standing. And Turner finally rewarded for 3 great at-bats. 3 times he's hit it on the nose.
And once again, a mistake that leaks right down the middle. Okay, now the race is on. Crack of the bat, 2 outs. Here we go. Justin Upton, this is the difference in this play. The bobble right there. Because if he comes up throwing, hits the cutoff man, that Adrian Gonzalez at full bore, that's what, maybe 2-3 steps? Must have got some communication from the infield to let that one go because that one was just left by the cutoff man.
2 outs. Here's Ethier. He singled his first time and takes strike 1. Well, with 2 outs, it all happened. Gonzalez lines the single to left, and Turner finds the gap in left center. Knocks in his 17th run. Slow curveball, and Ethier way out in front. Yeah, the Dodgers won last night 2-1. They have a 2-0 lead tonight behind Mike Bolsinger, who has allowed only 1 hit. That's the only base runner the Padres have, and it was the very first man to bat tonight. Solarte. Nothing since. Kevin Quackenbush, if not this inning, apparently will be the pitcher in the next. Fastball upstairs. Ethier wouldn't go. Well, it started poorly for Kennedy. The leadoff home run, first inning, Peterson, and a single to Rollins, who stole second and third. Then he gave up a couple of hits in the second. Runners were at second and third with 1 out. But then he settled down. 13 consecutive outs until the run scored by the Dodgers here in the 6th. Underlines Dodgers on the front of Ethier's uniform. Turner at second, 2 outs. Fouled off his foot.
You see the fox tracks of those pitches, the majority of them, 3 of them up in the zone. Got to be careful. That was a good breaking ball. down and in, and Ethier fouling it off either the foot or the shin. See Buddy Black there on the bench, kind of motion. He was yelling Austin, Austin. He spread his hands, maybe to try to keep a look at second base with Justin Turner out there. You could always try to throw behind the runner.
Lifted foul off behind the Dodger dugout.
If that runner's getting too big of a lead out at second base, just to keep an eye on it.
– 107 pitches for Ian Kennedy. The most that he has pitched in a game this year. Van Slyke is on deck for the Dodgers with 2 gone. They've scored the second run of the game. Gonzalez single, and Turner brings him around for first base with a double to left center field. That's Van Slyke waiting his turn. And a full count now to Ethier. Ethier from Arizona State, which reminds us that Byron Scott also played with the Sun Devils at Arizona State. There he is, minding his diet.
Okay, we're going to run the picket fence on him. Don't get caught watching the paint dry.
He's going to get himself a pretty good draft pick, that second pick. I wonder if they'll get Okafor from Duke. Swing and a miss. He finally gets Ethier to go after that changeup. But the Dodgers are run on 2 hits in the 6th inning. Solarte has the only hit in the game for the Padres. He'll lead off the top of the 7th.
Get to know the real Matt Kemp.
I felt like he was a very prideful individual, and he was a guy that was going to respond to a new challenge.
If things aren't going good for you, you got to always keep stay positive and still be motivating to others, even when things aren't going your way.
So stay tuned. Spotlight after Padres Live, the post-game show. On to the 7th, and Jan Solarte stands between Bolsinger and a no-hit opportunity. The very first batter that Bolsinger faced, Solarte grounded a single to center field, and not a base runner since. 17 straight retired by this 27-year-old right-hander. Arkansas Razorback. Collegiate pitching there, but he's from McKinney, Texas. Competed his high school team against Clayton Kershaw's high school team from the Dallas area and beat Kershaw's team, the McKinney, Texas high school club.
I bet you Kershaw was not starting that day.
Probably
what
not.
Do you think?
You know, he throws so much over the top. It's remindful of Coleman at Arizona. He really, not many guys come right over the top like that. Solarte, left center field, a long run for Van Slyke, but he's there. 18 straight. And there hasn't been a line drive from any of the Padre bats. Neither ground balls, strikeouts, or easy outs on fly balls. Spansenberg grounded into a double play and fly to left. Two 2-0 Dodgers here in the 7th. Coming into the game, the Padres in the last 4 games had scored only 4 earned runs. Can't win many that way. And no runs tonight. And Bolsinger continues to baffle the Padre hitters. Tough to watch for the manager. Matt Kemp is on deck. Well, tomorrow we hope you'll be with us. 12:30 is our TV time here on Fox Sports San Diego. It'll be James Shields going for his 6th win, 5-0 for Shields against young Carlos Frias, who is 3-1 with the Dodgers and a 2.55 ERA. 12:30 our TV time tomorrow. That's a good looking pitch. 2-2. Think about it. He hasn't pitched from the stretch, Bolsinger, since the second man he faced in the first inning. And another strikeout. His 6th. So they'll wrap up the pregame series tomorrow here at Dodger Stadium. There's the information for you. 12:30, James Shields and Carlos Frias. Frias, a young right-hander with electric stuff. Shields, right there at the top of the list in the National League, most strikeouts. Kemp grounded to short, struck out.
Ooh. Little cutter off the plate with the call. See Matt Kemp kind of giving it a little bit to Clint Fagan. You know, you can talk to the umpire when your head's down. You can do a little yelling at him, but if you start looking at him and squaring up to him, that's a different story.
Right to the shortstop. There's the shift, taking a well-hit ball away from Kemp. It works again. Another 1-2-3 inning, 20 in a row for Bolsinger.
2-0, and Austin Hedges making his 4th major league start today. Buddy Black said the biggest adjustment that Hedges made from last year to this year was in his maturity. He likes to use the phrase, the look in the eye changed. He said what he loves about him so far this season is that he's not afraid to go make a mound visit with the pitchers. He says that's what you'll notice a lot of times with young catchers. They'll be afraid to go have that talk with the pitcher. He's not afraid to do that. And in his first start with Ian Kennedy, Kennedy told me, hey, I really liked how he had the confidence that when I shook him off on a pitch, he didn't get discouraged. He went and he continued to call the game. And Mark, I was wondering, throughout your career with young catchers, do you notice that at all? The maybe afraid to go up and talk with the pitchers when they're having a rough outing?
Absolutely, Chris, and that's a great point, because the one thing that sticks out for Austin Hedges is the confidence. That should be number one. He has just that. It's easy to get intimidated at this level. And another thing that Austin Hedges possesses, I think, that he's got the confidence to make his pitcher believe, too, when he's out there, even if it's a veteran pitcher like Ian Kennedy.
Kevin Quackenbush in to relieve Ian Kennedy here in the 7th inning. Quackenbush making his 12th appearance. Our pitching change brought to you by El Cajon Ford.
Well, Kevin Quackenbush, pretty reliable. Nice ERA, just over 2.
2-2 to Van Slyke. A.J. Ellis and then the pitcher spot to follow here in the 7th. Now Kennedy, a quality start. 6 innings, 2 runs earned, 6 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. But no support. A swing and a miss. Van Slyke is gone. And time for our T-Mobile game changer. National League leaders most home runs from the 7th inning or later. Dodgers with 16. Jock Peterson with 1 last night. Rockies, Reds, Marlins, Pirates, and Nationals. Ellis, broken bat foul out of play. Has grounded out and popped up tonight. Bolsinger is in the on-deck circle. He's only thrown 81 pitches to go 7 innings with no walks, 6 strikeouts, and just 1 hit allowed. Padres got to figure with 2 innings left a way to get some runners on base, make him pitch from the stretch. I mean, he's in just that perfect rhythm. Just to...
And believe me, that goes a long way, Dick. When you are always out of the windup, you get a good feel for that arm slot and delivery.
Popped up. Might be a play. Foul territory off first. Solarte makes the catch. 2 away. And here's the pitcher, Bolsinger. In the top of the 8th, the Padres will have Upton, Venable, and Jerko scheduled. Strike 1 from Quackenbush.
See how stiff the glove and the hand of Austin Hedges was on that pitch? I mean, he just stuck like concrete, just soft hands, but sticks it like a statue. Doesn't even move to get that outside corner.
0-2.
It's a nice thing to have as a catcher. That he doesn't bring that ball out of the zone, especially on a power breaking ball. See a lot of catchers catch that power slider or sinker, and the ball will take the glove. See how he sticks it right there?
1-2-3. And Bolsinger caught looking. Strike 3 as Quackenbush gets a couple of punch outs. We go to the 8th. Working from that full windup throughout the entire game, except he gave a single to Solarte leading off the first. Then Spanshenberg, the only time he had to pitch from the stretch, Bolsinger bounced into a double play, and from that point on, it's all rock and fire for the 27-year-old from McKinney, Texas. Upton. Fly to center, soft liner to second. 87 miles an hour right down the middle.
Pretty much just fastball, curveball. A little cutter, curveball from Bolsinger.
Late swing. He's in front of Upton, 0-2. So Garcia and Liberator warming up in the Dodger bullpen, a couple of young arms. Game brought to you in high definition by Sony 4K. And another strikeout.
He's been calling that all night.
7 strikeouts for Bolsinger.
That's that high curveball that Clint Fagan has been calling all night. So you really can't argue it.
Boy, that's just sitting up there and pulled down into the strike zone by Ellis.
Let's see what Fox Tracks, brought to you by Nissan, says. And according to Tracks,
top of the zone.
Yep.
21 in a row. Venable squares and takes ball 1. Venable has grounded out and struck out. And he bunts back to the mound. Bolsinger smothers it and gets him by a stride. Good play defensively to help himself out.
Looks like he rolled on this paper. Stop it. Got it right in the chin. Fires in a nice stretch by Adrian Gonzalez at first base. Oh, we got some chirping going on here with somebody.
Justin Upton is still angry about the call, the strikeout call against him. And Bud Black coming out. And that's an automatic ejection if you're arguing balls and strikes. And I can't think of anything else that Bud Black is debating about. Yeah, you read his lips, balls and strikes. Well, Upton got to corral him. He's asking for trouble.
So he's got to leave. He's got to leave the dugout.
Marcotte escorting him back into the clubhouse. So Upton tossed. 2 outs here in the 8th. Bolsinger rolling along. This has been about the only speed bump in his entire effort tonight. A little delay. Jerko has struck out and flied to right. Sold out crowd of 53,479 saying a gem pitched by 27-year-old Mike Bolsinger. 1-1 to Jerko. Well, in many ways, Upton expressing the frustration of an entire Padre dugout. Just haven't done much with the bat for 5 games. And Jerko takes a strike. 1-2. They've scored 1 run in the last 30 innings. And 2 outs here in the 8th. Middlebrooks hoping Jerko can get on. That won't be the case. Another strikeout, his 8th. Incredible performance by Mike Bolsinger. Brought to you by Harrah's. It opened with the leadoff man John Peterson against Ian Kennedy, hitting a home run just as he did last night into the right field bleachers when he won it for the Dodgers 2-1, a 1-0 lead. And no score either side until the 6th inning when Justin Turner's double to left center brought Gonzalez all the way around from first base with 2 outs. And there you have it, the 2 runs scored in the game. 2 runs, 6 hits. For the Dodgers, no runs, 1 hit, and that was the very first man that Mike Bolsinger faced in the game, Jan Solarde. That close to pitching a no-hitter, Bolsinger. That's our Harrah's game summary. Frank Garces comes in to pitch the 8th inning. He'll face the top of the order, Peterson, Rollins, and Kendrick.
Bottom line, hold him at 2. Got need a clean inning right here. Lefties, too high of a split against Frank Garces, over 300.
Curveball low, ball 1. Peterson, after he homered against Ian Kennedy in the first inning, Kennedy got him the next 2 times, striking him out. Kenley Jansen starts loosening up. He got the save last night. One and one.
Bolsinger, as Jansen heats up in the bullpen, has faced the minimum. Look at that double play by Corey. He erased that runner.
Abraham Almonte is going into the game for Upton, who was ejected. Bud Black was not. So put Almonte in the pitcher's spot. And down goes Peterson again. So the highs and lows of a rookie. Home run, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Jimmy Rollins, a single and a couple of fly ball outs.
Oh, good breaking ball. Anytime you have a hitter take that type of swing, make it a good pitch.
Switch hitting Rollins. Doesn't get a chance to hit from the right side very often. Only his 15th at bat. He's 4 for 14 as a righty. Check that. 7 for 27 as a right-handed hitter. 259, much better than his numbers left-handed, hitting only 177 left-handed.
Saw Corey Mazzoni heating up in the Padre bullpen.
Mazzoni, young right-hander, called up pitched on Thursday against the Cubs. A perfect inning with a couple of strikeouts. Popped up back a second, shallow and right. Kemp calling off Jerko, but Jerko wants it. 2 away. And look now at the National University standings in the NL West. At the moment, a 1-game lead for the Dodgers over San Francisco. The Giants in Colorado playing the second game of their day-night doubleheader. Arizona continues to win. They've now won 6 in a row. Yeah, that game is not a final. They're up 5-4 in the 6th inning. Kendrick. Colorado in that second game has a 2-1 lead in the 4th inning against the Giants. Kendrick twice has grounded to second and struck out. 2-1. Fly ball to right. Kemp right in place. And Garces works a 1-2-3 9th inning, or 8th inning. The 9th coming up. Meadowbrooks, Hedges, Almonte scheduled. Brought to you by Petco. What we feed them matters. And by your San Diego Lexus dealer. So the struggles with the bat continue for the San Diego Padres. An inning away from another whitewash. A 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. On a 1-hit effort by Mike Bolsinger, who's out of the game. No runs, 1 hit. The very first man he faced, Solarte. No walks, 8 strikeouts. Faced the minimum 24 batters. And now Kenley Jansen comes in to save it for Los Angeles.
He was throwing the cut fastball. He was flipping up the curveball. He wasn't that overpowering. Turned it over to Kenley Jansen. Mid-90s cutter.
Got the save last night. A 1-2-3 9th inning. Struck out 2. He'll face Middlebrooks. Derek Norris will hit for Hedges, and then Almonte scheduled to hit third. Jansen with foot surgery through spring training, and he's just getting back into shape. This is his 4th appearance. 91 on the strike. Developed in one of the premier closers in Major League Baseball, Jansen. Ground ball foul.
I'm sure he and Chris Hatcher have some good discussions down in that bullpen. Both catchers converted into pitchers. Now throwing the ball the other way from the mound.
He was 5th in saves last year in the National League with 44, just 4 behind the leader, Fernando Rodney. Major League saves. Craig Kimbrell, now with the Padres, was 2nd with 47. And he skips one up there, 1-2. And Jansen, a strikeout thrower, was second only to Aroldis Chapman of the Cincinnati Reds in most strikeouts by National League relievers. 101 punch-outs for a relief pitcher.
A lot of swings and misses, not only the cutter, but the power cutter.
And strike 3 swinging.
There's that pitch I was just talking about, Dick. Power cut fastball.
Time now for the Bill Howe play of the game. Jock Peterson, first man up, first inning against Ian Kennedy. Just as he performed last night with a home run in the 8th inning to win it 2-1. He homers to give the Dodgers the early 1-0 lead. They now lead it 2-0. Derek Norris steps up, given a night off as a starter. One of the few Padres that have continued to hit during this team slump. Batting .272.
It's a conundrum.
There's a pop fly that Gonzalez will snare, and the Padres down to their final out. Almonte will step up.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the San Diego Padres. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, but the accounts and description of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Diego Padres.
Everyone has had their difficulties, including Matt Kemp, who's now 3 for 28. Almonte hitting just .185. He has just 27 at bats, 5 hits.
I just can't believe that the Dodgers are on the verge of facing the minimum. 27 up, 27 down.
As close to a perfect game as you can get.
Yeah, only one base runner. That was in the first inning, but the 4-6-3 double play erased Solarte, and they've been perfect ever since.
And the Padres haven't produced any hard outs. No line drives. They've been routine outs. Almonte, a good bunt. The charge and the throw. He gets him, and the ball game is over. Mike Bolsinger and the Dodgers have blanked the Padres on a one-hitter. Minimum of 27 batters faced. The first place Dodgers continue to win at home. Final 1-0. Mike Pomerantz.